Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Capricorn, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. We are going to be doing a money and career reading for you for the time frame of August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. Capricorn, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, and please feel free to leave comments. I'd love to know if the readings are beneficial for you. I've actually already shuffled all these cards. I'm just giving them a quick shuffle again. And please subscribe, because once my YouTube gets 1,000 subscribers or more, I can offer the same things I do on my Patreon page, also on my YouTube page. But also, when it comes to the money and career readings, in order to see the extended reading to them, you will have to become a Lotus tier member on my Patreon page. And that's honestly the best way to help support the growth and development of the channel. There's just a lot of things I'd like to do. And with your support, we can definitely get there. Okay, so without further to do, I don't even know if I'm saying that saying right. Let us get into your money and career reading for Cancer for the time frame of August the 18th to September the 12th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Queen of Cups. So, Capricorn, it seems like you're navigating some interesting. What's coming through is somewhat of tumultuous waters in certain respects. I sense that you're trying to give credence or reverence to different emotional dynamics, whether it's regarding your concerns, regarding a course of action, as it may coincide or kind of combat other people's point of views and how they feel about a situation. It seems like you're trying to give fair ground to everyone involved to plead their case, to say their piece, whilst keeping a level of poise and sophistication and civility about yourself. I'm sensing that you are acknowledging your point of views and feelings towards the situation, and ultimately you are going to make a decision that is right for you, but with the consideration of the opinions that have been brought towards you. I don't necessarily sense this being necessarily an easy choice, but at the same time, it's an easy choice. It's so crazy that I'm saying it like that, because it almost feels like an oxymoron thing in certain respects, because it's not an easy choice, but it's an easy choice. Like, the easy choice is that you're going to make the decision regardless of whatever's said. You're going to make the decision that brings the most peace to your heart. So at the end of this, whatever this decision is you're making in business, finance, cooperative means of sorts, collaborations, whatever it is, if you are not comfortable with something, or you are going to be comfortable with the decision that you make, and that's it. Like, ultimately, that's it. Your decision is not going to be made on trying to appease others, or even trying to create some type of cohesive give and take compromise type thing. No. In this particular decision, I'm sensing that it's going to be what you decide. That is, it really doesn't matter if anyone feels any type of way. You're going to make the decision that you could sleep well at night, and that it agrees with your direction and where you want to go. Okay, and what you want to be involved in. Further clarification. Yeah, the love is energy. So in whatever, if this could be a business relationship regarding a significant other, could be family members, it could be close friendship relations or something like that. But I sense that's why there's a lot of complex emotions involved in this. It looks like, and by the way, originally in certain respects, the lover's card is like the choice card. Like, you have to make a choice between X, Y, and Z. And the thing about it is, you're navigating these emotional waters, and it's not like any love is going to be taken away. It's just that you're going to put a stance on it. Like, like, to you, it's not going to matter if you're in a relationship with this person or not. You're being what's the word I'm searching for, when your decision has nothing to do with favoritism or anything like that. You're just going to make the most rational decision, but it has to do with your emotions. Okay? It's like, how would I put this? Capricorn, it's like, it's just business in certain respects, and it's business that's right for you in this situation. So even if your loved one may have like an opinion against it, it could be, for example, a parent against something, or it could be your significant other in some respect, or a very close person, friend, whatever the situation is. And it's like, there's no love lost. You hear what they're saying, you acknowledge it, but ultimately you're going to have to follow your heart on this matter. It has nothing against anyone. And that's what the whole dynamic is right here. And I'm sensing that actually may more than likely be your best decision in this. To learn to separate the two, separate certain aspects of connected emotional understandings and being true to yourself in this situation. Further clarification? Yeah, see, there oh my gosh. Capricorn, there you go. The Seven of Swords, there you go. The Seven of Swords literally explains what I was trying to tell you. Because you see, it's a bit of an egregious separation, or it's a bit of a stern, I'm doing this anyway, regardless of what you think, you know? That's what the Seven of Swords is. It is a moving forward, or a separation towards what you believe is best for you, using your talents, your abilities, what you've learned from various situations. You're going to give to others what's due them, what's owed to them, or something like that, okay, or whatever, you know, like, you go do your thing, and I'm going to leave and do my thing, and you're just being true to yourself. And it's not, the Seven of Swords is not always that, it's not an easy separation, okay? It's not, sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's messy. You know, it's not like for example, the Six of Swords, where the Six of Swords is more so that calm, leaving turbulent waters, going to more calmer waters in certain respects, like a calm, silent. Sometimes, you know what I mean? It's not too tumultuous. But the Seven of Swords is more of that tumultuous separation energy. Okay? For some of you, perhaps this relates to separation of emotions for a time being, because you need to deal with certain business dynamics. And some of you, doesn't have anything to do with love in any type of hurt in love at all. It's just that they may not agree with the direction that you're going with something. Maybe your job takes you away from certain things at a certain amount of time, and they're missing your company. They want to know if there's any like change in your schedule, in certain respects, and it hurts to be separated from you sometimes. But you're saying, well, I have to do this for myself. This is like my career path. This is my dream. This is my personal project. I need to work on this, and you're doing it right for you. And it could be a strain on the relationship if you're involved in a relationship. That could be your story. It doesn't have to be. I'm just giving you an example. But ultimately, you are going to be making the decision that's right for you, and it's not really anything personal to any close relationship that you may have there. But you have to make the best decision that's right for you, even if other people disagrees with your business or if you take a position, or if you decide to start a different business, or if you try to invest into something, or whatever it is, you're going to do what's right, what you believe is right for you, and that feels good to your heart space. Further insight into that line, and we have adjudication. So some of you, this could even be, like I said, for some of you, a certain separation for a time, okay? Or it could be some legal aspects of business dynamics, whatever the situation is. Or it could just be you dealing with something and saying that you're going to go in this direction, and your loved one might, have something to say against it, but you're deciding to move forward anyway. Maybe it's buying a piece of property or something, whatever the situation is. But there's clearly a lot that is considered. There's a lot of emotions that's involved in this, but ultimately you're going to move forward with the negotiations and proceed with what's best for you. Okay, and I don't sense like there's any malicious, vengeful. It's nothing like that. That's why I said you have to make the decision that's right for you. Capricorn. It's right for you. It doesn't have anything really to do with what you think of any other people. You just have to. You're going to make the decision that feels good to your heart. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, you're trying to balance these issues, these financial aspects of the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to create a fair ground of certain things, and you're also seeing more profit perhaps in one scenario or aspect of moving forward rather than another alternative. And you looked intently at this, and for some of you, it's a responsibility thing. You could only manage so much at one time, and you had to make a decision. And to you, you've made the best decision that's going to be more beneficial down the line. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, the Four of Cups. There were options that were given to you, especially with the discussion, and they were not working. They just weren't filling your desire in what you want for your career path, your investments, your financial health, or your whatever, your ability, your resources, whatever the situation is. It wasn't what you were involved in or allowing previously to go undertake or you move forward. It's like it was not hitting or progressing in the direction that you want. So you were not feeling satisfied. You were not feeling levels of accomplished. You were not feeling confident about it. And you're saying, you know what, you need to do something different. You have to make a different decision. It's like you're hoping that the universe offers you an opportunity and fills up this particular cup. That's the cup that you want right there. And the universe, because of your decision, it's going to be working that out, especially because you really took a certain moment to really go back and forth with the pros and cons with the Two of Pentacles. Further clarification. Yeah, again, with that type of cups energy of deciding and hoping. With the Five of Cups, you went from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups. It's like you're looking back and you're seeing some things that you did put effort in and stuff like that. And it didn't turn out the way you wanted. It just didn't. It just did not. And it's like you're looking at these golden cups right here. This is what you're driving forth now, the possibility. And these these two golden cups right here, you're saying, you know what, I'm going to put my effort in these because these look more promising. This makes more sense for what you really want to pursue or how you really want to move forward in your financial health, in your business health, in your career health, whatever the situation is. And you're going to commit yourself to these, you're going to focus onto this particular opportunity and not continue in the mundane, the doldrums of just mediocrity or just satisfying or just getting by. You know, you want more, and you're going to focus on what may give you more in your financial health, in your money and career. Further insight into that line. Yes, false person. You've fished out certain people that were just coasting. That could be in your business relationships or whatever have you. That could be in false promises. Okay, that could be in certain investments that were not bringing you to a certain place. That could be in noticing the narrative of certain people or situations or businesses that promised one thing but never delivered. You know, whatever the situation is, you're gonna fish it out, and you're cutting yourself away from it. The whole aspects right here. You decide you're deciding more so to listen to your intuition on this, Capricorn, and not just straight logic in certain aspects. And that's why you're being true to your heart right there with the Queen of Cups. Further understanding, yeah, the Page of Wands, you've decided this new direction. We already know that. The Page of Wands is moving forward in your true passion, your true heart's longing, putting forth work into efforts that actually mean something more to you, for who you are, more valuable to you, that makes sense to you, that brings you comfort and joy in the doing, rather than doing something that literally you feel no satisfaction and no purpose about. Okay? So you're going to be more true to the activities that really speak to you. Further clarification? Yeah, the Chariot energy, and you're not looking back. You're going towards it with a fervor, with a commitment. It's like you're very clear on what you want. You're going to be very clear on the investments because you already made a decision with the Queen of Cups right here. Okay, regardless of what all the other people might have said, you're cutting ties on certain things, and you're going to now move forward into something that really develops who you are in life, who really brings that joy of waking up in the morning and action oriented in your life, moving beyond mediocrity, and you're not wasting any time. In fact, you're going to be gaining, quote unquote, gaining the time that you've even lost pertaining towards someone else's dreams, and finally really going wholeheartedly towards your own life and your own dreams. You're going to make up for lost time. The Chariot card is incredibly stable, incredibly strong, and the fastest card, and it's a victory card because you're moving towards victory. You know that this is what you were meant to do. Further clarification, yes, the Four of Pentacles. Now you're not going towards this understanding like a mad dog or something like that. You're going to be methodical. You're going to be wise about it. You're going to be efficient about it. You're going to go after this project or this business endeavor or this new promotion or whatever the situation is for you, and you're going to do what is reasonable and rational towards your success. Okay, so it's not like you're jumping into something blindly. You're making the proper aspects of saving and investment, stuff like that. But the point is, now your actions and your finances, all that you are is going to be more so invested into you, okay? And your peace, your happiness, your success, your joy, your dreams, okay? So it's like you're going on intuition and faith, going towards leaving a certain perhaps stable understanding, but just was not satisfying you, and you're going towards this new thing or evolving yourself, even if it's in the same industry or something like that. You are evolving it to suit you. Okay, so it could be something new. It could be an evolution of things. You don't know exactly how that's going to go. You know what you bring to the table, and you know what you're aiming for. You know what you're going to be doing. So that is that unknown in certain respects, but you're doing it reasonably, rationally, logically. Okay, So it's like a combination between intuition and common sense is what's happening here. It's absolutely incredible. And it's also very mature of you in so many respects. So it's nice that you have that option in your life to do that, you know? Sometimes in life you have to take these leaps of faith in certain respects, but this is a controlled leap of faith right here. You can reasonably predict certain outcomes that should come about with this particular planning of this change that you're doing in your life, the decision that you made. Further insight into this line, yeah, bad health. So what's coming across here is that this is going to still take a certain strain and a toil on you, because it is a strong change and determination of yourself. You're being asked to keep up your health as best you can. And I sense that you're going to do that because it's going to take a lot out of you, perhaps. Remember when I told you over here that some of you, it may be you leaving for a time to pursue a business and you're going to be away from your loved one for a little while or something like that, but you know that you have to do this. You know what I mean? So there are things it's going to take some energy out of you. So you're going to be and you're going to be prudent about it, okay, with the Four of Pentacles, okay, but you're going to be, it's further letting you know, hey, make sure you get your sleep, make sure you get your rest, make sure you take your vitamins, keep up your strength, because what you're doing requires a lot of strength. Let's see what else is happening here. And we have, yeah, I literally just finished saying that. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all of that energy you're putting out. This is waking up early. This is sleeping late because you're working. And the thing about it is the Eight of Pentacles is also what I said when it came to this evolution of an industry that you might be in, or a totally different change, but you made this, like, you're going to be building your dreams now. Like, you're focusing on you now. You understand? If maybe you want to go after a certification or a new degree or whatever. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles in that is like taking things that you've always wanted to do. These were your dreams that you weren't able to pursue. And you now take them from the attic, you dust them off, you reevaluate them, you bring them up to date in which to move forward in towards a successful market of sorts. Okay, so this is what that is. This is what that energy is with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, but you know it's going to require a lot of work and a lot of effort, and you're very excited to put that in because this is that creative energy, that creative evolutionary spark. Okay, and these are all things that are important to you. These aren't with the Eight of Pentacles, these are no one else's dreams. These are all your dreams, and they all have worth. Okay, so now you're literally focusing on your life, your dreams, and no one else's. Further clarification, yeah, look, the Ten of Wands, like I told you, you are done building someone else's agenda, whatever. You are working on you, okay? So the Ten of Wands is finally putting down the burdens and the labors, okay? You've been there, done that, got the postcard, got everything you can out of it. That toiling and all that is done with. You're gonna be focusing on you now, okay? Further clarification, yeah. Again, you're gonna take a lot of strength. You can't be timid about it anymore. It's time to move forward with strength, okay? And you got that, and you've already been told to keep up your strength as best you can. Get enough sleep, drink enough water, all that kind of good stuff. Further insight into this line, and we have, yeah, because you have a lot of expectation, and your loved ones is going to be cheering you on. Don't mind how it first came out. You know, relationships and stuff. They have those waves and ebbs and stuff like that. They're still going to be supporting you. Yeah, they're just not, they not really happy that you may be away from them for a long time, whatever, but they're going to have really good expectations of you, going to be cheering you on, and you have a lot of expectations in yourself. And some of you, you're heading into this new promotion that you took or something like that, and it's a lot of expectations expected of you, and you're going to make sure you make the most of this opportunity, okay? Because especially the Page of Wands too is that offer that was offered to you, or you decide to pursue a dream, whatever the situation is. Could be both. Okay? So, Capricorn, we are going to now get into your extended reading, and the extended reading is going to be on my Patreon page in the Lotus Tier membership. It's going to have the clarification, it's going to have the insight, it's going to have the angel messages, and I really do hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye. Okay, Capricorn, thank you for being here. We're going to now dive into your extended. Please rewind back and see what was said, cross-reference for each line. I am dealing with limited technologies right now, so I'm going to have to give you the meat. Please bear with me, and let's get into this. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, the world energy. Right here on this line, remember, were you making that decision for your life? This is it right here. The world. This is you saying that, you know what, you're done with one particular cycle in your life, and you need to move on now. You need to move on to a business career path, or this new environment of colleagues, or whatever, this new engagement towards a new degree, whatever the situation is. Some of you are traveling. Perhaps you're going back to school. For some of you, leaving some loved ones behind because you have to go to a university or something like that, or a particular project group that's going to take you away from home or something like that. Some of you may have to move towards this new business endeavor, or new company, or new promotion, whatever situation is. But it is a decision that when you have the discussion with your loved ones and how it's going to be, the contracts and consideration, how that's going to go. And I sense for some of you, it could be a family thing where you're perhaps one of the parents, and you have to separate for a little while to deal with this dream and this goal, whatever the situation is for you. But it's time. The world is saying it's time to do this. Okay, and you know it's time, and you're going to be true to yourself. You're going to jump on this opportunity. It is time to create that brand new abundance in your life, of your hopes and your dreams when it comes to your money and career. Further clarification, my gosh. Listen, the beginning, the Fool card, and the end, the World card. It's an entire cycle over. That's when you really know you're into this new cycle. Okay, because these are two of the most prominent engagements of new life. Okay, so the World card is saying that you're ready to go, ready, and the Fool card is also saying you are ready. Okay, the Fool card is saying, and some of you may not exactly know how things are going to go, but you have everything that you need. You are the talent. You are the experience. Okay, the universe said, go now, jump as you are with faith, and the universe will handle the rest. Do you see this? This is literally brand new beginning. Entirely. Okay? Capricorn, so whatever this business and endeavor is for you, it is meant to be. And your intuitions are not steering you wrong. It's telling you, yes. Capricorn, go at it. Yes. The answer is yes. Oh, High Priestess, again, yes, you trust your intuition. And we spoke about that over here. Okay, and how you combine your logic with your intuition, garnering common sense. Trust yourself at this time. You are making the right decision. Yes, you're going to be hearing a lot of different points of views starting out, but ultimately you have to do the decision that's right for you.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice in which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.